Undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing guys so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. Undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto.
What is going on? It's the weekend. We're live. Who would have thought? Random AF, no? Let's turn some lights on. What's going on, everybody? Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Otter gang. Much love to you guys. Normally we don't go live here. Let's turn on some lights until Monday through we're trying to hide here. Camouflage. It's not working with the green screen. Haha, what's going on, everybody? Let's go, let's go, let's go. We got some real homies in the chat, man. What's going on, guys? Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. It is Saturday. A little chill stream. Let's take a look at the markets. We got some movement, man. We got some movement. ICP, ADA, Solana, Bonk, bonkers. Yeah, man, some good moves, IMX to the moon. Okay. Sheesh. What's going on? Let's say hi to the chat. We got Trade Intuition here. What's going on, man? Good to see you last night, man. What a great little space. I think there's a space at 5 p.m. So in like in 2.5 hours, there's another space going on. What's going on? Retro Mike in the chat. What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? I see you shared something on Twitter about some Eventbrite. I don't know. Get your tickets now. We'll show that for sure, man. What's going on, Mike? Hope you're having a great day. What a pleasant surprise, says Andy Lee. What's going on, Andy? Hope you're having a wonderful day. We got Lunar Beaches Crypto here. He was on Investment Bros today. Congratulations, Lunar Beaches Crypto, collabing with the Investment Bros. Much love to you, man. Cohen's Trading. Cohen's. Much love to you, my brother. He says, 21 watching, 13 likes. Better click that thumbs up before he goes live. Much love to you, Cohen's Trading. Another great trader, man. I've learned a lot from you, man, with your Mr. EWT, Elliott Wave Theory. magic. It's pretty sweet, man. It's pretty sweet. Hodl Crypto. What's going on, my friend? Crypto Mar. What's going on? Cons Canles Jr. We're going to look at Bonk for you, my friend. Stuff I like. Says hello from Vegas, just chilling today. And Steve H coming through. I mean, how you all doing, man? Much love to every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here, supporting the channel. We show up, right? We've been busy today. We had to go and change the battery in the truck. We went and changed the battery in the truck for my grandfather. Swapped that out. Got grease all over my hands. That's how we roll. Then we went for a nice walk in, I would say more of a hike with Mrs. Otter. Went for a hike today. That was nice. Got to get out, get that fresh air, reset the mind, get ready for the weekday. You know, it's always important to get out and touch some grass, as they say, right? I think that's key when we're so focused and laser focused on these charts all the time. I mean, it can be almost like an addiction, right? So you got to be able to take a step back, not always be in a trade, but yeah, I think it's very important to have balance in your life, right? Very important. So Bitcoin's getting a little move right now. So very, very, very sweet to see some volatility on the weekend, no? No? Yeah, I think so. It's pretty sweet. So we'll go over Bitcoin. We'll go on what we're planning for this weekend, I mean, and any alts you guys want me to take a look at. I got some ideas, but we'll go over Bonk initially here. Bonk is going bonkers. And we were saying yesterday we're looking for that pullback to initiate along. You can see here we've clearly pushed out of this suppression zone. We had a box down here where we were looking to accumulate. I bought $1,000 worth of Bonk, okay? So call me crazy, but I degened in. I think if you don't hold an altcoin, you can't call yourself a part of the crypto universe. I bought $1,000 worth of Bonk and $1,000 worth of Snack, okay? Because I love ADA, and Solana's been moving, man. So I mean, this is up. Yeah, it's flying. I mean, it's a degen play. I'm prepared to lose that $1,000. However, we are coming up to some key levels of resistance on Bonk, and it's moved quite nice. So. It's moved quite nice. You can see we got a big, thick area of volume here. So typically right now, we're looking for it to cool off. However, the markets aren't really cooling off, are they? Right? So we were looking at this the other day on the stream, on our Friday stream. Man, our Friday streams get a little bit wild. We did a 2-hour stream yesterday, but we were looking for the pullback back to these highs, okay? Just like we were talking about yesterday. Whenever you get a breakout, you always tend to retest the highs, right? So what I'm saying is, you know, you get your breakout. My tools aren't working right now. So you get your breakout, and you typically come back down to retest. However, that was this right here, right? So you can see it's here. And then your continuation upwards. And it looks to be marching onwards and upwards, right? And the highs are over here. So you typically look for that as you continue up, right? You kind of have like a step ladder on the way up. Like, smash, get it. Alumni representing with support for Alex. What's going on? Piper Academy, man. 5 o'clock. As soon as I got on here, I said, you know, you guys got your first Twitter Spaces. I'm gonna show up for you guys. Twitter Spaces, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My man, hope you're doing well. Good to see Army Piper in the chat, man. You guys are growing like insane, man. You guys are like the weeds, man. You guys are killing it, man. I'm so proud to be a friend of your community, and we be doing it. We be doing it, right? We keep putting in the effort. You slowly get rewarded over time, man, and it's great to see you guys growing, man. I'm so proud of you. 4K party. It's coming, okay? So, what do we got here? Bonk, retest, continuation upwards. You can continue to track momentum here on Bonk. If you are looking to get in, I would be looking for a spot buy. Now, I wouldn't suggest degen trading this. However, if you do want to jump in on a little degen trade, I mean, you're looking for a pullback on this momentum, really. Like, you can do as much TA as you want, but for me, this is something that you would buy on spot and you just say, we'll see in 2025, right? However, let's see if we got a golden pocket here that we are banging our heads on. I don't think so. I don't think we're there yet. No, not yet. So You can mark off key levels of resistance. I think this will be definitely one of them, right? Because we know we got thick volume in here, so we'll label this and we'll say that if it gets up into here, you can look for a reaction for a cool down, and that's still a big move. Okay, so you could look for something like that where it continues up. Right now, it's banging off some key level of support and resistance. You can see if we look to our left, we got previous patterns. Okay, so this is also something to take note of, is that when price is moving up, it makes sometimes these M kind of patterns like that. Well, the bottom of the M typically acts as key levels of support and resistance, right? You can see throughout, right? This is one of them here. So this would have told you about here, right? And this one would have told you about here, right? So just using previous price action to give yourself a little bit of an idea of where price is going to have a reaction. And clearly we're at that key level of resistance, right? So if we flip this to support, we can look to march onwards and upwards into this area here, right? So this is going to be your first real test along the way. So make sure you're aware of that. However many zeros, 13.5, okay? 13.5. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful move up for Bonk. If anything, if it does drop from here, you look for it to come back and retest these lows down here, right? Where you had a little bit of a reaction from before. You have some volume in here as well. So be cautious, but also, we want to make some money. So let's go over to Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Thanks for asking for the alt. If there's any other alts, I'll keep an eye on it over here in the chat, guys. But we're getting a little bit of a push up here from Bitcoin, and I mean, whew, Bitcoin, baby. Let's go, guys. Bull market's on all over again. What's that fear and greed, man? I always like to check fear and greed. Let's check how greedy are these motherfuckers, man? Oh man, how greedy! Holy shit, you're 74, man. You guys greedy. You guys greedy, man. GRT, we'll look at that for you, Andy Lee. GRT, man. You guys are greedy. You guys are greedy. It's like me and my coffee, man. Don't talk to me until I have my coffee. Sheesh. Guys, you got to pay attention to this, right? You got to pay attention to this. 74. Guys, when people get this greedy, they tend to want to wreck you, okay? You think the bull market's back on, guys? Well, you better be prepared, right? You could get a double top here very easily, and you could crash, bang, boom to the bottom, okay? Anything is possible. ICP, we're going to take a look at ICP for sure. ICP had a great move. Okay, great move. So we have a key level of resistance here that we're at on Bitcoin. Okay, we got this golden pocket. Okay, the golden pocket. And then we got, I don't see us not being able to get up, past here, but I do believe we'll come back to it. Okay, so we need to humble ourselves sometimes and take a look at where our areas of interest are, what we're looking for, and where we're looking for these kind of swing failure patterns and stuff like that. We'll take a look at Market Cipher and we'll go through all that stuff to try and help ourselves get an idea, right? Get an idea. So I got a big sell box up here, and this is our golden pocket. And with these areas, right, I'm looking for some sort of bearish divergence, some sort of wick to the upside, right? I'm looking for a reaction on price, and through that reaction of price, I can definitely, hopefully, build some sort of trading plan throughout that, right? So we'll go through Market Cipher really quickly, but first and foremost, guys, this weekly candle, my God, what do you think about this beautiful, big, monstrous candle, man? This thing's sexy. This is like, if there's a sexy candle in the world, don't tell Mrs. Otter it. Hey, don't tell Mrs. Otter, but we're a nice, beautiful 11% candle. 42.5. We were at 42,500 at the beginning of this week, guys. And we are at 47.5. Guys, this is why we love this, isn't it? This is why we love this, right? This is pretty incredible. This is pretty incredible. So this is why we're here. We're getting the green dot printing, the VWAP crossover, the money flow thick as hell, right? So it's looking great. And this candle, I mean, once we print, we know that we're going to get something like this, right? We're going to get that continuation, the confirm of the green dot. This is probably going to flip green, and we're going to oscillate up here, right? So we're prepared, right? We're prepared. But how do we look to foresight? Like, do you think we're going to just continue? Or do you think that we're going to have a little bit of a cool down and recover at least half of this candle? So that's kind of what we can look for here. But everything here on Market Cypher is pointing to the upside, the 3-day, all of it. Upside trigger, beautiful trigger, 2-day, beautiful crossover, momentum to the upside. So the thing is now we got to build a theory of a cool off, right? So looking at this, what do we see? We got a high and we got a lower high. So far we're like this, right? And so far we're like this, right? However, if we push up, let's say we push up and we get some sort of divergence, that could be pretty bearish, okay? That could be Retro Mike Tech with the 1 membership. DV, welcome to the Otter Gang, my man, gang. Isn't it an 11-day pump and not an 11% pump? And not what? Pablo Chuco is confusing me. 11-day pump. No, it's just a weekly candle, my friend. So that would be 7 days right here, right? 7 days. Each candle represents 7 days on the weekly here, right? Monday to Sunday, right? That's 7 days. 7 days. Beautiful pump, my friend. Beautiful pump. So beautiful move, right? Beautiful move. I guess you could say if you wanted to go back in time and like share, and if you could turn back time, you could go, 21 days, whatever you want to do, my friend. But we're just looking at that weekly candle because it's going to print tomorrow in 1 hour and 1 day in 5 hours, okay? So we're trying to build this idea of like, can we get a cool off? Are we just going to go to the moon? We got so much, Gung Hei Fat Choi. We're talking China New Year, Alex. Oh, okay. I see the chat. I'm trying to participate, trying to interact with you guys. It's not always easy. But we're trying to build a bearish narrative here. So what can we see? We can see we got a high, we got a low, and we want to see a higher high and a lower low. But right now, it's not really giving us that here on the 2-day. Let's go over to the daily. And you can see now we're getting a hidden, a lower low and a higher high. So if we do get rejected below this wick, we could get some sort of divergence to the downside. And after something crazy like this, we would love to see a retest. Now, on the daily, we have key levels, but let's just take a look objectively with our volume profile here and have a gander, okay? So we know that we got some good volume right here. So that's a key note is that, let's see if our area of interest, oh, look at that. So our area of interest here lines up with that volume node here. So that's very important to note, okay? We know that we have this value area high, so we can drop back into it as well, okay? So that's important to note. So if we do drop from here, right, we could do something simply like this, right? I am looking for sells up at this area. If we get a higher high and some sort of wiki, John Wick's grandfather comes and visits us, we can look for that rejection. So we got to prepare ourselves, right? Now, we have some good levels. All right, so make sure you add these levels. I'll share them in the Discord as well with you guys. So 47.3. Ooh, I love when I bang it on a whole number, I love when I bang it on a whole. Mark Dutch, member for 1 month. Living on the edge. Aerosmith for Tradefly. Please? Okay. We can do that. Maybe. Where is Tradefly? Is Tradefly in the chat? We love Tradefly. Much love to you, Mark Dutch. Thank you so much for being an Otter Gang muscle member. You got the muscles, man. Retro Mike gifting another membership. My God. CNFT Keeper was gifted a membership by Retro Mike Tech. Thank you so much, Mike, for supporting the channel. Now, if you aren't aware, Retro Mike Tech, go follow him on Twitter here. And he has his own YouTube. Lots of mining. He's a miner, man. This guy's got the pickaxe and all, okay? He shared this on Twitter. Get your tickets. Eventbrite.com Litecoin Summit. All right, guys. You see, I liked and retweeted this. This is what you do for your friends. Okay. Um, Randy, Miss Teen Crypto is coming to speak. So, guys, support the crypto family. You know what I mean? Like, I don't ask you to do anything. I don't ask you to give me money. I don't have a paid anything, guys. I just ask you for your participation. So, and to support our like-minded friends. You know what I mean? So, thank you so much, Mike, for being part of this community. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. So we're gonna mark out our key levels that we have gone and hunted for you guys. We like to go hunting. We're like Turok back in the day, the dinosaur hunter guy, you know. And then we'll save this and we'll share it so you guys can add these to your levels within your areas of interest. Okay, so I'll share that out. And then we also have 50K levels. Whew. Can you believe I'm saying it? 50K plus levels, man. This is a good day to be in crypto. No? I think so. So we do have levels above us too that I can share out. But this is simply, we go into these areas on a lower term time frame and we hunt for key levels of support and resistance and volume. And through that, by pulling lots of volume profile areas, you can find naked points of control. There's one. Whew. Right? But it got hit over here. So that's not a naked point of control. But you can find so many different areas that you're looking for confluence where you can find, this is an NPOC. And you can find key levels, you know, to help you build areas of support and resistance and areas where you're looking for a reaction on price. And by doing that, you give yourself an edge, right? You give yourself an edge where price can come up to that area. It can either be smashed down by a bearish divergence, by a wick, by anything. And you can set your trade setups through those areas and make some good money, right? Make some good money because we're here to make money, right? We're not here to... We're here to have some good laughs and stuff like that. But in the end of the day, we want to build a life of freedom, right? We want to all grow together, and we all want to build that life of freedom. So together we can, my friends. Together we can. 2K giveaway, gonna add a ticket to see Randy speak. That's awesome, man. That's awesome, man. Giver's gain, bro. Giver's gain. Mark Dutch, man. Take my hand and we'll make it, I swear. Oh, man. Too good. I'm going through the chat here. You guys are amazing. Alexandra G, what's going on? Hope you're doing well, man. Our beautiful lady, Mater Otter. Thank you so much. Adverts during your... There's no... adverts during my stream. What? Who's doing advertisement during our stream? Man, no advertisement. The only ad we do is we shill for friends, man. Shilling for friends. So we can see that we are getting a bit exhausted here. So on the daily, we can see, oh man, this was what faked out everyone, right? Is this money flow coming out and now it's popped back up. And we're getting a little bit of an overbought kind of area. But look at these, man. Like, we got very huge spikes way up. So this still has a lot of room, in my opinion. However, we can try to front run this off of like a 12-hour where we're looking for a red dot. But money flow tells it all, right? It's come back with aggression, right? VWAP's pulling down a little bit, so a little bit of a reset before continuing is probably inevitable, right? But we look for this zero line to kind of be our little bit of an edge going forward, okay? So that's going to be what I'm focused on here, okay? So we'll get rid of these levels and we'll get rid of these levels, and let's go and take a look at the 16. So we're getting that red dot. So this is how we're front running, right? So we get a red dot, we're oversold, looking to cross over here on the VWAP already happened. Money flow remains green. Okay, so it is looking like it wants to cool off. However, if we get a push up here, I mean, it's still gonna fly, right? It's not completely cooked yet. Like, we could expect something where we come back down and continue up. However, with the bullish momentum and the narrative right now and everybody being greedy, they want to really get people trapped, in my opinion. So if we think about like retail, like us who are trading this, right? Like if you're not in a long from somewhere around here, right? You're not comfortable right now. I can tell you're not comfortable right now. I'm in no trades right now. And I'm not jumping into a long right now on this, right? So for me, We want to see that dip, but we also know that they want to wreck the liquidity that's up here. If anybody got in that long, if you're in a short and you're praying to God this goes down, right? So you're in this big ass short, right? And you forgot to pay yourself. You're not part of this community. You don't pay yourself, and you're like, we're going to zero. I love 12. I'm gonna get 12K Bitcoin, right? And then you go to our levels. Well, you know where they want to hunt, right? You have an idea of where people have their stops, right? Psychological 50,000. So I'm just gonna put it at 50,500, right? I'm just gonna put it at 51,000. So if we do get a push up, right, for people who have their short setups here, looking to ride this down, or they're looking to add to their shorts here, we do know that they want to be hunted, right? Turok, we're coming for you, right? So that's just my thought pattern on that. However, we also would like to see a retest before continuing our massive push to the upside that we've received recently, right? But it's that greed. It's that greed, right? So we're very aware of the greed. We're very aware that we're oversold or overbought, and we're looking to cool off, right? However, momentum remains to the upside. Let's go into the 8. Okay, we've gotten a red dot. It's printed. It doesn't mean jack, right? So you can get this, but money flow is so thick, and this is actually starting to look bullish, right? So if we get into the lower term time frames, we look at this, we can see that we've crossed over the zero line, and we're now posturing sideways and looking to push back with posturing to the upside on stochastics. So this is starting to look bullish. Go to the 4 hour. We've reset. We've gotten back to the reset level, right? Where we're looking to bounce, get a green dot in these momentum waves, and we're flying off the handle, right? And you can see the posturing of the VWAP to the upside. We wait for that crossover, which is probably going to be one, let's say here. So if we're on the 4 hour, that is 4, 8, 12. So in 12 hours, so tomorrow in the morning, when you're getting up, could we get a move? That would line up quite beautifully if we get the VWAP crossover. Momentum wave gets a green dot, we could be partying tomorrow. Okay, so we know that the weekly close is always some sort of party, especially when we get moves like this, which will allow us to find gaps in the CME and in the beautiful IBIT. Look at this move. Welcome to Bitcoin, Grandma. You got rugged and now you're back up, right? This is IBIT, so we've created some gaps on the way up, right? So we'll see if we continue that push, right? Because we do have gaps in here that typically get filled. We're not quite sure of the statistics on these new ETFs, if these gaps will get filled eventually, so we extend them over, right? And we can continue to add them to our charts. But with IBIT, we can definitely keep an eye open for all these moves to the upside that we've created massive gaps just with overnight pumps and such, right? So we'll see how they get filled, if they get filled at all, right? So now we go into the 1 hour, thick money flow, crossing to the upside, a little bit of a push here, and then this is where we're at. So how do we look to trade this, right? How do we look to trade this? I see Orie in there. Thank you, Rohit, for being here. Raj, thank you for being here. Can you take a look at GME, please? Yeah. Okay. GME. Cons Canless Jr. asked, where do I check that fear and greed? Well, we have it in our Discord, so we just press /FG, and we have a bot right here, /FG, and you get it for free. So join us in the free Discord. I'm not sure where else. I'm sure you could just Google it and find somewhere else where you can get it. Army Piper says BTC passing $1 trillion market cap. Let's go BTC, in the place to be, man. That's crazy. Let's go over to coin market cap, baby. $1 trillion. My God. That's crazy, man. Look at that. Fully diluted. 100. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see it. 1 trillion. 1 trillion. I almost pointed at my screen. You could tell I'm still. Oh, it's bouncing. Anyways, that's incredible, guys, man. What a time to be alive, man. We're so lucky. We're so lucky, man. Yeah, so right now, sitting on my hands, and we do have our levels. We look for support down here. However, we can pull a fib where we're looking for trades. So for me right now, I'll look for a rejection. I'll either look for a rejection on a swing failure pattern like this, bearish divergence, and then I'll be looking for, and that will be just around where we wicked out right here, right? So that'll be right around there. And then I'll be looking for some sort of rejection, retracement, back down here, and then I'll pull a fib here. So I'll definitely be looking like around this area. And then we mark out these areas and we be prepared, right? For me right now, without the volatility, without the price moving too much, I'm just looking, because I'm not going to trade in the middle of a sandwich, right? Like for me, we always talk about the sandwich and where we're looking for trades and how to give ourselves the best R multiple when we are trading so that we can get into like a 3-to-1 kind of trade where we can actually like benefit from it. So for me, we look for something like this where either we're getting a push up and then a rejection back down, or a bounce like this where we're looking for a rejection from here and then a breakdown of structure, right? And then a continuation back up, right? So any kind of liquidity grab, any type of movement, we're going to be looking at volume. However, right now in the middle of the range, I'm not really looking for anything. Like you could have been looking for a short from here. And how would you get into this short? So for me, I'd pull a fib from swing high to swing low. If you're an intraday trader, right? You're looking for price to come up within this area here between your 786 and golden pocket. You didn't really get it. So you came up to the 0.5. You're continuing to push. And this momentum really isn't giving you much, right? So for me, you go, let's throw on our VWAP. Okay, price wants to come back to here. Now let's go into the 8-minute. Let's see what we're getting. So bullish momentum cooling off here. So I expect to cool off and a continuation and then something like that where I'm getting something like this, right? And from this, I can look to get in. I'm not getting in on this wick, right? It's the weekend too, right? So protecting ourselves is key, but naturally this just wants to, look, we got a VWAP snap just as we were speaking, and that's just on that time frame, right? So it'll change. But naturally this wants to do something like this, right? Come and grab some liquidity from up top here and march back down into the range because it is low volume and low volatility. So we're definitely going to be keeping our eyes on this range and wait for the move to be confirmed in either direction. And that's kind of how I would trade this right now. But I mean, it is the weekend. We've had such a great pump. If you're in profits, I mean, pay yourselves, guys. And hopefully we can continue to ride this massive wave to the upside, man. It's been great. So we're going to go into your alts. We're going to take a look at whatever you guys want me to look at. And hopefully we can bring you guys some better ideas. I'm new to your channel, courtesy of CryptoFace. I am in a short since Thursday, expecting a sell-off. What to do, hey? Close and go long or hold? B10X, welcome, man. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, we're very grateful for all the new people who have come through. We're here Monday to Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, trying to bring you guys alpha, except when we're playing golf. We have a little bit of a problem. We love golf a lot. Look at this, man. There's Cons Canless Jr. was gifted a membership by Retro Mike. Welcome to the Otter Gang. Boom, boom, boom. We beatbox. We have fun. We throw a Friday party. We have Arnold Schwarzenegger. We have all that good stuff, man. Blockchain Bonehead says, how are you, Alex? For me, I was sick last week, and then now Mrs. Otter is sick. My grandmother is not feeling well. So it's been a lot recently for me. It's just been, crypto wars, crypto blood, live streams, day trading, fixing the house. I'm renovating the basement. It's a lot going on right now. I had the plumber through here to help me. I got to put in a drain for a kitchenette. for downstairs. I got to do the electrical. I'm framing it. I'm drywalling it. I'm plastering it. I got to build a bulkhead here. Like it's a lot going on right now. And you know what? It's an honor and a privilege to be busy, right? It's an honor and a privilege to be able to serve you guys and have a life of freedom where I get to hopefully share that with all of you guys. So I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking, Blockchain. I appreciate you. Now, B Team Crypto, looking big picture, should we expect money flow into alts after Bitcoin consolidates or shows its topping? What should I watch to be prepared? So this is the hard question, right? Because we know when we look at it, we got Bitcoin, right? This is my Etch-a-Sketch. Bitcoin, Ethereum, right? Low, medium, high risk, right? And then we got fiat up here, right? So this is the snake you guys are aware of. This fiat into Bitcoin, Bitcoin into Ethereum, Ethereum into low, mid, high, and then back into Bitcoin, and then back into fiat, right? So we are looking for this right now, in my opinion. This is where I believe we're at. And then we have people trying to front run this, going like, watch me, hold my drink, right? And that's people going into Bonk, right? That's people going in, because Bitcoin is supposed to be risky, right? Risky, right? Now we're waiting for an Ethereum ETF. I believe Ethereum's going to have a massive push. And that should be coming in the spring/summer, right? So right now we have a very good front run on these low to medium and high cap alts, right? Like your Bonk, but mostly like your things that have narratives, like GameFi, like AI coins, right? So we go over to IMX. IMX is flying, right? It's flying, right? So GRT, ICP, Orie, SEI, SUI, right? So with all of these, it's like, okay, they are going to naturally move, and that rotation of capital is always going to happen, right? And for me, what I'm watching right now for a little insider thing is that I'll go to my ETH BTC chart. I'll go on to the week, let's say the 3-day. Okay, ETH BTC. I'm looking at ETH BTC. Okay, there's this downtrend. Okay, so this has been beautiful. This has been beautiful. We had this trend line here. Okay, remember we got that little bit of an ETH pump. Well, we've been chopping downwards here on this ETH BTC. Now we're looking to find support here, right? We see this massive downtrend on ETH, Ethereum, Bitcoin, right? Look at this rotation of capital. Massive, right? There's your double top from before. So with ETH BTC, I can see a downtrend and I can see an attempt of a breakout, okay? So for me, I want to see this continue to climb. Go over to this chart at it, and I want to see this continue to climb, and that means that we're getting that rotation of capital. Now, it could be coming into other things. However, you can check like your total 2, your total 3, right? So our total 2 has broken out, retested, and it's looking to continue to climb. We know there's key resistance as well, right? Then we look at our total 3. This is excluding ETH and Bitcoin as well. And look at the rotation of capital here. We're flying up here, right? So you can use your total 2, total 3 for rotation of capital. You can use your ETH BTC chart for rotation of capital as well, right? As long as we make a higher low here, we could be changing market structure, right? And we could climb. So just keep that as reference. And obviously we know Solana's leading the charge with a lot of things. It's 10x'd over the whole crypto pump, right? This whole bull market that has started. Who's your best beatboxer all time? My favorite beatboxer is I love Razel growing up, but Faith SFX is who I learned the most from with his inward and outward click rolls. So there's guys nowadays who are just absolutely savage. It's a whole different generation of beatboxers who are like off the charts. But like for me, I'm pretty old school. Like I like the Razel and the Faith SFX. Like, boom, I'm just a bachelor, beautiful, boom, looking for a partner, beautiful, boom. and the good fun. So let's go over some alts, guys. I think I saw GRT first. Let's go over to GRT. Take a look at GRT. Gert, skirt. Let's take a look on the daily here. So we can see that GRT is actually breaking. Who is your daddy and what does he do? You can see GRT is moving, right? It's moving, and we can just let's look at this objectively. Let's look at the highs. We got some definite resistance in front of us, right? And we have some definite support as well, right? So now that we've kind of gotten GRT where we want it, what do we notice on GRT? And this is a lot of the same as yesterday, is that we can definitely see that we have moved and broken structure, okay? That's the first thing I see. Secondly, we can see that we're out of this downtrend and we have finished our kind of retest, okay? So we broke out of this downtrend here, right? We've gotten our retest. We are moving on up, right? So that's it. Retro Mic Tech, can I entice you to do private beatbox recording for me? Absolutely, bro. Anything for you. Boom, boom. Oh, In and Out Crypto, my man. What's going on, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you. I hear you loud and clear, Alex. Who is your daddy and what does he do? Stop whining. My name is a Borat. We won't start that either, man. What's going on? In and Out Crypto. My man, Rocco. Thank you so much for the t-shirt. Guys, if you haven't, go follow In and Out Crypto. He's got some great merch. Out of the kindness out of his heart, he sent me a t-shirt, Alex O Crypto. I wore it yesterday. We'll wear it. We got another one. It's red. We'll wear it. We'll wear it tomorrow, maybe, if we do a live. I'm thinking I'm going to do a Bitcoin price prediction video for you guys, and go through some ideas I have for the long-term macro cycle. So we're going to work on that as well. So looking at GRT here, we've identified key lows. We've identified that it is breaking out right now. And let's identify some key levels of support and resistance and volume where we're looking for it to hold. Okay, so that's where I'm at right now with that. Let's take a look here. There's some closes here. This is good as well. Okay, so now that we've identified that, now let's jump into it. We can see we haven't totally pushed all the way up on the momentum wave on the daily, which is good to see. We are cooling off a little bit, but you can see that the money flow has crossed over on the daily. This is a great sign, okay? This is a great sign, that crossover of the money flow. Look for that continuation, right? So let's go over the 12-hour. Yes, we're a little bit overbought right now, but there seems to be some legs here. So you can see our key levels that we've marked out. Where would I be looking for a retracement? Well, it's very simple, right? Wherever we get to here, I'm looking for us to retest these highs and continue our work upwards, right? With this high here, these ones within here, we can see that that was a key level for us to break through, and we've done so. However, a retest of that area would be important in my opinion, and that probably hasn't lined up quite yet with a fib. So you can see if you pull swing high to or swing low to swing high, right? If this gets a little bit higher, we can look for that 0.5/382 bounce where we're looking for that continuation upwards. Okay, so that's where I'm really at with GRT. If we are looking to grab this pump in the continuation, it'd be around the $16.3 cent area, right? Where you're looking for that continuation retest of the previous resistance, right? And then above you, you know where your resistance is going to lie, and that is right here. And that's around, let's call it 18 cents. Okay, 18 cents is going to be that breakthrough where we get out of this zone. Okay, so we want to treat it like a zone. You can see price worked above here, and then it fell right back into it. Okay, and it still hasn't gotten out. So right now, you treat this as a zone. You look for the retest and the continuation upwards, or you look for the rejection from here, right? The retest back down to wherever your fib lies, right? Maybe it's around here, and then you look for the continuation upwards. As long as we got bullish momentum on Bitcoin, we look for these things to continue to climb their way up as well, okay? So that's my thoughts for GRT. Make sure that you are practicing good risk management on any kind of altcoin like this, because you know it can wreck us, right? It can definitely wreck us. And this is not no namby-pamby small move. This is a 10% move, right? So right now you can track your momentum. Shout out to Kyle at InvestorShare. but you can track your momentum. You can look for this momentum to continue to hold. If you want to degen, I mean, track the momentum, look for the retest of the momentum and tread along there. Like you could simply break this down here and you could go, okay, here's a key level of support here. Here's a key level of support here, right? So if price gets back to here, I can long from here or I can long from here, right? Depending on what your tolerance is, but you can look at these wicks, man. These wicks are going to catch you, man. This is like Ash Ketchum, man. He's going to get you, catch them all, Pokemon, right? So be careful with things like this. I would much more prefer to trade at key levels of support and resistance where you can add an edge, where you get more confluence and more statistical probabilities on your favor, right? And by doing that, you can make more money, right? Make more money. So that's my thoughts for GRT. Now let's go over to ICP. Insane Clown Posse in the place to be. He's gotten a massive move today. I believe it was like 11% move today. Awesome possum, man. When we were looking at this, we saw our key level on ICP, and it is friggin' blasted off. Wow, this is great. This is great. So if you do like ICP, you should be happy with this move. And you just continue to make higher lows, right? Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows on your way up. You can simply see this, right? And this is great. So what you want to see next is this next level of resistance at $14. To maybe we get up and touch that, and then we come back down, right? So you build a thesis, you look at this, you can see that money flows come back in, VWAP's crossed over, you got a green dot, continuation, you are quite suppressed down here, so you can see a lot more movement on the momentum waves. Very good to see this take off right now. Okay, so let's go to the 12-hour. You can see the higher low, right? So you want to see it get above here on the 12-hour and work its way up to this key level of resistance. Okay, so we have this marked out. Make sure to add this to your chart where you're looking at, $14 is going to be that resistance for you. You can track the momentum, which we did. We're tracking this upwards. So if you're trying to get long now, let's go to the 4-hour. We can look for a possible retracement back down to about $13. Okay, that's nice to see. We have some support here. So maybe we get a little retracement after a nice aggressive move. And that's the thing, right? We get nice aggressive moves through these key levels of resistance, right? So when we're approaching something like this, we can set ourselves up. If we think the next leg up is going to be through a level of resistance, we can expect it to be aggressive. So we can expect a bigger move. So this would have been a perfect idea coming up to this. If you're trading ICP, you can note that, okay, I have a key level of resistance. I've tapped it once. Okay, I'm going to come back, grab that retracement. If we're going to go through it, it's going to be now because Bitcoin's got that big move, right? And I swear this is probably going to line up with a beautiful Fibonacci. Ooh, we got the 0.5 bounce here. So continuation upwards, right? You could even go from here, right? Where you're getting that 786 golden pocket bounce, right? You got the momentum trend line, confluence there. You got your bullish continuation, momentum wave here, right? Bullish continuation. This is not an anchor because it's not below here, but it's deeper than this one, which says continuation. You got your money flow coming back into the market. You got your VWAP crossover as well. I mean, it's all lining up for this move, right? And then you know that you have some resistance at 13 that you tapped on once. You're going to need an aggressive move to get through it. And look at it. It smashed, Hulk smash, right? All the way up. So now that you've had this aggressive move, you're wicking out here, you can expect a little bit of a retrace back down maybe and a continuation upwards. So we're definitely keeping our eyes peeled. ICP has quite a big community. I did an ICP video and it got a lot of views, like randomly. I didn't expect it to, but there is the narratives, guys. The narratives are very important. So what's going to be key is getting above this high here, right? So yeah, you can get a little bit of a retracement, but you really want to see the break of structure here for that continuation because like we noted at the beginning of the TAs, you're making higher lows. So you want to make a higher high as well for that continuation and nice market structure to the upside. Okay. Let's go to Orie. We're just knocking them off for you guys. How we all doing today? Hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. I've had a good weekend so far. Very grateful for you guys here. And ICP Army be cray. Yeah, man, that's for sure, man. That's for sure. Let's go over to Orie. Nothing's out of the ordinary. My God. Sometimes I make myself laugh, okay? Hey, what are you doing here? What? Okay. I'm clicking things. I clicked the Windows button instead of Alt, okay? Look at this. Okay. We'll drag you over here, Mr. Resistance. Okay? Key resistance, right? Key resistance. Let's go to the daily. Let's take a look at this thing. Okay? Grateful for this community. We're grateful for you, Andy Lee. I love that. It's like Andy Lee. It rolls off the tongue. It's nice. So you've made a higher high here. Beautiful market structure. Expect a little bit of a retracement. Double bottom here. Coming to the upside. Money flow coming up. Very good signs. Okay. VWAP pointing to the downside. So you could see a little bit of a cool off, but inevitably it looks like, it's going to blast off. And especially when you get bottoming here with the separation of the stochastic and the RSI, right? So the RSI, which is the purple one, comes back up and continues its way upwards. Look for this to turn green. Okay, that'll be a good tall tale of what's going to happen. Going over the 12-hour. Yeah, so it remained green for quite some time down here. Separation, pushing up. Looks like it's on the 12-hour. It's coming down to the 0 line. Could get a possible bounce here. However, we have a bullish narrative, right? But we do know how extreme this resistance is, right? So it's going to take a little bit of an effort, just like we talked about. We can track momentum. We can look for the retest and the pop-up. We can pull volume within this range. Let's do that. Let's take a look. Okay, so you do have some support here. You do have resistance here. Let's go and pull this entire range. Let's take a look at the whole thing. Okay. Yeah, so you're really just stuck here, which is okay. So you want to find support along this line. Let's go to the 4-hour. Let's take a look. 4-hour, yeah, massive move up, okay? That's a massive move up. Very powerful move. Let's see. Yeah, and you have your biggest key level of resistance right here where you're at right now. So if you do fall through, you could be looking for quite a little bit of a quite aggressive move back down to this level here. Just because you don't have a lot of volume within here, right? You could go off of this kind of support and resistance here, possibly. So you could look here. That's around 59.61. But if you do lose that level, you're definitely coming down to 57. And then you have that massive area of resistance that we know about right at 65.50, right? So that's the one where you want to flip it to support and continue your rise to the top, right? But this is going to be a massive area of resistance on Orie. But beautiful move. You can see you're getting some fair value gaps within this massive push as well. So it could be asking for a little bit more of a cool off before continuing upwards. 1 hour. 1 hour's beautiful flag. You got lower lows, continuation. You could draw your downwards trend line. This is a nice flag. However, you want to see the breakout of this flag coming down to key level of support and resistance. You really want to see a candle close here, at least on like the 30-minute, 15-minute, I would say minimum, right? Where you're looking to break out of this downwards trend. You're finding support, however, at the golden pocket 786. Yeah, so I would look for a little bit of a swing failure pattern before continuing up, unless you break out of this. If you break out of this, then you're looking to come up here. You're looking for the retest, and that's where you're entering on that retest. So be safe on Orie. But yeah, lots of good narrative on Orie, looking to continue its march to the upside. Nice move. Retro Mike gifted another membership. Crypto Cockatoo. There's a joke in there, but we won't say it. Welcome, Crypto Cockatoo. Do you live in Australia, by the way? Because there used to be galahs and cockatoos everywhere when I lived there. Beautiful country. I loved it down there. Australia. GME is next, my friend. Are relevant. altcoin to you, irrelevant to you. Let's take a look at irrelevant. Why is the Discord link a YouTube video? Is it really? Maybe I need to. Oh, yeah. I think I messed up. What's going on, Alex? Okay, I got to change that. That's hilarious. Maybe that's why I'm getting so many views. I thought I changed it to. Oh, man. We'll do Algo after GME. It's the bot, I tell you. Where's Streamlabs when you need? I got to make a new invite link for everyone here. No limit. Generate new link. I think that'll do. Will that work? Carpenter. Oh man. Where's the new link? Okay, here's the new link. There you go. There you go. There you go. I'm gonna change it in all the Streamlabs stuff. Guys, I just press buy and sell, okay? I press buy and sell and I make money, okay? Chippy. I'm a chippy. Yeah, I am a chippy, man. The Discord B Team Crypto. That is a YouTube video. That is a YouTube video. This guy wants me to do GME. Are we gonna do GME or not? Come on. We're here to make the money, okay? Man, you guys always try to give me these coins that I'm not. Yeah, GME. Come on. Like, do we have a better GME? Is there a better chart? Bulkhead. Bulkhead for us is like for venting and stuff. When you got to put vents within the ceiling and you need to build a bulkhead, like a small square within the ceiling to accommodate vents to move them. That's what I was talking about. Here we go. Here we go. This is better. Okay, this is better. Much better. I found it. Okay. GME. Rug. Okay. Rug there. Rug everywhere. But let's take a look at it for you anyways, because we can. 4-hour GME tether finding some sort of support here. I hope this is the right chart. However, I'm getting those Jason Casper pig nipples down below here, looking for that continuation to the upside, and hopefully you can get that move up, right? Like for me with something like this, I'm looking for the break of structure. So I'll be looking at something like this where you can see a very aggressive downtrend, okay? Let's go to the 1 hour. Maybe we can make this a bit more accurate. Yeah, so aggressive downtrend, double bottom, momentum waves. We got a lower low to a higher low, so there's no divergence here. Money flow is coming back in, and you found support within this range here. So you can pull your volume down here. If you do lose this area, you're going to be coming back down to, this is your biggest spike of volume is right here. Look at that, held as support. Magic horoscopes for men with trading. You really want to see this break this structure, okay? So you're getting this downtrend. You really want to get above here, right? Then you look for the retest and then the continuation. You're looking for this, right? So the patience must prevail. It's going to take some time. However, there's always an opportunity, especially when you're finding support at a key level of volume where you can look for that continuation upwards, okay? Very, very good. And if you've done your own research and you believe in this token, by all means. I mean, I'm sure this is a great buy zone if you are looking to come back up to wherever the heck you were before. I mean, that's a massive 4x, man. That's a 4x, like those people who trade currencies. So you're looking like you're finding support, man. Welcome to all the new people, man. Thank you, AZTV. Welcome, man. Grateful that you're here. We go through alts. We go through Bitcoin. We use Market Cipher. We use all the tools at our disposal, and we're intraday trader. We scalp. We make money, and we try to help everybody. We have a Discord link that I need to fix, but here it is anyways, where we're all hanging out, giving you the alpha. We got amazing traders within the Discord, people sharing their TA, good setups, all that good stuff, all giving it away for free. So welcome, man. Thank you for being part of the Otter gang, man. That's it. It's the Otter gang. We like otters here. We're kind of weird. Now I saw another person asking for a coin, and I missed it. So I seen GME Algo. That's the one. Sorry about that. I'm a little bit distracted. I mean, Mark's got such beautiful clogs on right now. Like, I don't know if I've never seen such beautiful clogs in my life. If we could throw some Mark Dutch clogs in the chat, I'd really appreciate that. Let's go over to Algo. We do like to have a good laugh here, man. I must say, I mean, for a Saturday, I was like, why not? Let's go live, man. Let's go and say hello to the people, man. The people's champion. If you smell what the rock is cooking. Algo fam. So look at this. We called no, I'm not gonna say we called shit, okay? I'm not one of those people. I called that, man. I told you it was going to do this, man. I totally did it. Don't you know it was me? You should have listened. No, I'm not that guy. I'll give you the trade setups. Do your own due diligence. Get wrecked if you wanna. Whatever. We're here to help you. But that's the one, man. Look at all those clogs in the chat. Let's go, man. Retro Mike's on a gifting spree today. God bless you, Retro Mike Tech. Thank you so much. Nick Musgrave was gifted a membership. Retro Mike Tech. Nick Musgrave has been an Otter Gang member for so long. We love Nick Musgrave. He's our South African superstar, man. We love Nick. So much love to you, man. Much love to you. So we've identified the key level of resistance for Algo. Okay, we bottomed at this 15-cent area. Okay, and we continue our march upwards. We've broken structure on the lower term time frames. Money flow hasn't fully come back in on the daily yet, so it did creep out here. So for me, you can see actually this is kind of cool. You got like a head and shoulders here on Market Cipher. And that started all the way back here. So if you're going to draw that on the chart, it's kind of funky. You can draw like this kind of deal here. And it does kind of work out, doesn't it? However, we ain't here to be pattern traders. We're here to make money. And I don't like patterns too much, okay? We're not going to hate on the pattern traders. We're just going to say that for me it doesn't really float my boat. Alex, your birthday is January 21st. Nope, my birthday is March 18th. I'm sorry to disappoint you, my friend. That's a lie. I don't know where you guys are getting this information. I turned 34 March 18th, guys. I'm a young Padawan, I guess you'd say. I'm here to spend money, says Mike. Let's see some... Okay, we got to throw the mics in the chat, man. Mike is constantly supporting the channel, man. Thank you so much for being part of the gang, man. You're incredible, man. You're incredible. Chadwick, fake news. It's fake news. Okay, so we got our key level of resistance. Okay, we tapped on that. We've marched out of that. We continue to make higher lows. We haven't had really much of a retracement. Okay, so for me, we know that all the volume kind of lies above this 18-cent level. And we've been eyeing up that 18 cents level from over here. We were looking for it to get above. We dropped through. We've lost that. We found support here. We continue to march up now. We're breaking structure. We continue to make higher lows, okay? So we're going to be watching this area right here, 18 cent of a rejection. However, you look at Algo, you get the rejection on a key level of resistance, and it gets kind of blasted down. So if we get the rejection, we would really, really want to see us hold this area around 17 cents. Okay, that's going to be crucial for us to continue our bullish momentum. However, if we don't, then we're looking to come back down within this range, and you can simply pull your volume, look at where your point of control is. Oh, that would be ugly. So we do have a little bit of volume here that's going to hold us up. So for me, I would draw a box from this area. So you can see the volumes here. I would draw a box from the top of this volume because it's going to act as a shelf, and I'd be looking for a long within here if we do come back, okay? So I'd be looking for a long within this box because you can see shelf, right? So when there's a shelf of volume like this, I don't know if my head's in the way, it acts as a point where price is going to have a reaction, right? So we're looking for a bounce, we're looking for consolidation and a bounce, we're looking for resistance, right? But the shelf will act as resistance. This shelf will act as support. And by identifying those areas with key levels of support and resistance throughout our chart, right? With Fibonacci, with all these things, with momentum, with money flow, we can add confluences to our trades and help us be profitable, right? We want to put those odds in our favor, right? If it's odd, it's typically God. But in this case, it's odd, it's making us more money, okay? So we're looking for something like that. Within this area, we look for that confluence where we're getting a cool down on a lower term time frame. Let's say the 15-minute, where we're coming back within this box. We've identified that. We can see the continuation money flow here. We've broken the highs here, so that's a beautiful break of structure. That says we continue, right? We've broken the high here, right? So we look for this and that, right? Or this, right? We've got to prepare ourselves as much as possible. We can pull a fib from swing high to swing low, and we can look within this area as well. You can see you got some support here too, but I would be mostly looking in that green zone for your bounce. But nice move from Algo. Okay, it's nice to see Algo getting out of the trenches there and moving its way back up. I'm sure. Who's that guy who writes crypto? AJ writes crypto. He loves Algo. He's Algo fam or whatever. Whatever he believes. I'm sure he's a lot happier about his bags pumping. So that's great to see. And we love seeing other people win. Now, do we have any other altcoins you guys want me to look at? We'll go over Ethereum because we do believe Ethereum is going to be due for a pump. We can see that we are in a flag here on Ethereum. So we got this downwards trend line here. We're continuing to flag out. You can even draw it as like a little bit of a channel. So let's draw the channel, and you can see here something like that, right? So we're bull flagging, right? We're bull flagging, and it's good to see a descending bull flag because when we do get that breakout, it's quite aggressive, right? We have this key level of resistance right around 2,500, okay? That we're tapping on right now, right? We're tapping on it right now, but we want to see it get up to this naked point of control and hopefully continue its march upwards. A nice aggressive move. However, falling down within this channel, we'll look for some support as we continue to have that weekend volatility where we're very much chopping sideways, having a little bit of fake outs and a little bit of uncertainty in the market because we are overextended, right? We are overextended on a lot of our long-term time frames. We're getting up there, right? So for me, it's a battle of patience. It's a battle of not FOMOing in. And if we don't FOMO, we can actually have a plan and trade the plan, right? We want to have a plan. That's the most important thing I've learned about trading is having a plan and risk management, right? And risk management. So you can see we got momentum here up to the upside here. Nice continuation. Let's go to the 4 hour. Yep. So we're looking for this key level to support us. We're getting close to this momentum. So we could be getting the push, right? Within the next, this is a 4 hour. So within the 12 hour, that 12 hours. So it looks like from 12 hours from now would be, that'd be 3 in the morning. So we're looking at a possible push around the morning time. I don't know what time zone you're on, but we could be looking for a push in the morning. And then we have that 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time that close, right? I keep mine on Toronto because that's where I'm from. However, UTC London, baby. UTC London. Let's go over and take a look at oh yeah, this was our ABCDEFG thing we were doing for you guys. Okay. Mike Tech wants me to look at ALF, Okay, ALF. Not elf. Don't call me an elf. I know my ears are pointy. That's okay. So 12. Nice high. It's made a nice new high. Okay, so you can see the nice new high, which is good. Break a structure. Curling down. Probably going to find some support here. Let's pull our volume. Let's take a look. Okay. It's nice to see such a thick area of volume. So for me, we're looking here. Then we're looking here. And we know our resistance lies at these highs. Okay. Our resistance lies at these highs. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. This is good to see. So why is this good to see? 4 hour, I love seeing this, okay? So 4 hour, we got the curvature and price action. We got the curvature and momentum waves. However, we're coming closer to that key level of support that we're looking at, and we're getting to the zero line, okay? What else is happening? We're getting the posturing starting to change, okay, on the VWAP. Instead of coming straight down, it's starting to come horizontally, which indicates that we are looking for a possible reversal, right? It's coming down to key levels, right? Note where your VWAP bottoms out. It's right around 12, okay? If you look to the right here, and right here, okay? Your VWAP, look at this, 15, 12, 9. Doesn't really get up to past 20, right? This is 20 here, right? So there's a couple where it gets up there, but not many. So you look for it to change directions back into the market, right? So this is good looking, right? Now we go to the 1 hour. Just little tricks along the way. Let's pull a fib. Let's go from this low. Let's check it. Golden pocket 786 area. Okay, so this could be your area of interest where you're looking for a reaction of price, right? Where you're looking for a long. If not, we can come back down to another significant low. That still works. We can come down here. Okay. We can look down here as well, right? So depending on where you're pulling your fibs, but for me, I like to look at this because it lines up with this key level of volume, okay? It is making lower lows, but we look for a bounce within these areas, and by doing that, you can be more successful, right? So $2.30 probably going to be your psychological number there. Let's pull this up. Let's match it with these, and let's hope for the best, right? So nice curvature. Money flows come out, but it has had a little bit of a bounce here, looking for that continuation. It's very overextended here on the hour. Look for that push back here, VWAP crossover in the next couple of hours. You could possibly look for something like this, where you're coming up, back down, and then continuing up. Break of structure is going to be important, and getting above that key level of resistance right around $2.50. All right. Much love, much love. AZTV, we looked at ETH BTC earlier today. Thanks for asking. So we're getting this double bottom here on ETH BTC on the 1 hour. Very nice. I mean, we want to see it push back, right? We want to see that allocation rotation of capital, right? So we got to keep our eyes peeled, but we do know on the 12 hour, it looks a little bit different, right? It looks like we could be looking for that continuation here. So we pull swing. Oops, we pull swing low to swing high. Yeah, baby. We're right in that kill zone, that 786 golden pocket area, where we're looking for that reaction of price where it pushes back. So we'll keep our eyes peeled. But let's see if we can get that push on ETH, right? We got that bullish momentum. It's firing off, man. So hopefully we get that big push on ETH that we are expecting. And then we got that Denkun upgrade coming around March 13th. So we got the date. So ETF is going to be a big buy the rumor, sell the news, same kind of deal. We're looking to get to 3K. Well, let's see if it happens in this one. But we're looking pretty parabolic right now. If we want to draw a parabola, we could do that. We always like a good parabola, don't we? Oh, man, I can't even find my parabola tool. Is it in here? Anyways, it's not important for me to draw a rounded line for you guys. It's not going to help you. All that's going to help you is practicing good risk management and smashing that like button, man. Oh, man. So that's enough out of me today. I mean, I just wanted to come on here and say hello to you guys on the weekend. I've had fun. However, I'm going to continue to enjoy my day. It's 3:45. We've been here trying to help you guys get a better understanding. We'll see what goes on. But we're getting a little bit of a push here from Bitcoin. Let's see if we can get up to this double top here. We got the continuation trying to push up right now. Money flows crossing over on the short-term time frames, coming up to this key top here. We're looking for a possible short entry up here. Let's wait for that confirmation, right? We want to see that double top bearish divergence. We want to see exhaustion wicks, right? We can be expecting a little bit of a pushback. However, there's a lot of bullish momentum to the upside right now. So be very careful. Solana also pushing up, making new highs, okay? Make sure to be very, very careful within this market. It is the weekend, guys. It is the weekend. Touch some grass. Spend some time with family. Be kind to yourself. Spread the love. Join us in the free Discord. Link is in the description below. If you're looking at Solana right now, you're looking to continue your march upwards, right? Very, very nice move for Solana. Continuing to march, okay? Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. We out here. We out here. I'm trying to wear the camo today. Maybe we make a little update video for you tomorrow, but we're definitely going to do a price prediction video. Make sure to check out that thing that Mike posted on Twitter, okay? Mike posted on Twitter. Also, first Army Piper Twitter Spaces today at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us, man. Thank you guys so much for all your support. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Ciao, bello. And I'll see you later. Bye. Wait. Retro Mike gifted another membership. Congratulations, King Andrew 900. Thank you, Mike. God bless you, bro, man. You're incredible. Otter gang. Boom, boom, boom.
On the cover, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making them moves. Data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof. A building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game. So participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate. Get above the lane. Ain't about the trade. Have another trade. Get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the cover, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. On the cover, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto.